Welcome back, everybody. The History Guy here. This is episode 5, playing my first time through the British campaign on Ultimate Admiral Age of Sail. If you did not see the first 4 episodes, there's a link in the description below that'll take you all the way back to the beginning. We're going to continue on now as Commander Horatio Nelson. I've got 1 career point available to spend. I'm actually going to go ahead and put that into prices, I think, because prices will allow me to just get better deals, make things cost just a little bit less. Now, that ship that I just captured, the Señora de la Soledad, is available as a trophy, which means I can sell it for 1 point. I've got 27 right now, or I can spend 6 points to get it for myself. I'm not sure that it's worth the 6 points. I think for now we're just going to sit tight on it. It's a 7th rate brig, of which I already have 3. So I just don't really see a whole lot of benefit to that. The Alert I may end up selling, but right now I'm just not really in a need for money, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Now, we've got some available options to us here, and I've got to decide which way I want to go with this. We've got these side missions, which you don't actually participate in. You just send a ship on, and you can kind of see what happens when you do that. You get a percent chance of success, but it makes sense when you've got all these available ships to just go ahead and send one you're not going to be using on one of these side missions. So once I decide which mission I'm going to handle, I will see what's available to send on a side mission. Here's another available side mission here, and we can actually send a pretty significant amount of manpower to this one. Only 36% chance if we do that. If we sent the Murderous Henry, it goes up to 60. But we're definitely going to need that ship for whatever comes next. So it looks like this is we have 2 available options. We can escort our old ship securely to Belize, where all prizes are being gathered. Let's take a look and see what that entails. Okay, so here is what this one entails. We're steering to meet our main squadron's forces with 2 trophy brigs, but it's a cannonade ahead. Looks like this day became a hot one. Now, this looks like it's a pretty substantial battle. You can see we can take up to 260 total. So that's going to be a big one, fireworks. Let's go back to camp and take a look at the other available mission. The other available mission is Hunter and Prey. This one has a reward of almost 32,000 gold. You have an order to locate and capture the very new Spanish corvette spotted in this area. We have no reports about additional enemy forces, so be sure to capture that ship, not sink it. So we've got, it looks like maybe a support group available to us. So we can take a couple of different ships, but this is either one of these are going to be naval missions. I think we'll go ahead and do Hunter and Prey. So we've got to go back into our camp area and decide how it is that we're going to set up our fleet for this. All right, so we're going to be able to take Murderous Henry, the Ferret, and the Alert, which are basically my 3 ships that I have available to me right now. I don't see a benefit to buying a new ship. Let's just take a look real quick. Well, you know, we could get one of these 6th rate Cerberus class ships, which can take 28 guns, which would kind of be equal to what I'm dealing with right now. Maybe that's the way to go, because we've got the money available for that. I feel like maybe that's an option. I don't see a difference between these 2. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll go ahead and buy another ship. And now we'll go ahead and start getting fit for this. The first thing first, we're going to go ahead and remove the existing officers from these other ships, just because I know I won't be using them in this particular mission. And we're going to go ahead and remove the crew as well, because we don't have any available people. So we're going to need the people from these other ships to be able to make sure we have a crew for this one. Defiance. So we'll keep that name for now, unless one of the patrons comes through and gives me another option as far as the name that they want. We could also be removing cannon, but what's the best? We could buy some of these. Excellent idea. Do we have the weight for it is the question. It looks like we do, and then some. So we're going to get the 12-pounder Woolwich guns going. That'll definitely be an upgrade. We've got some things we can look at there, but let's start with officers. This one That's the best we can do there. Horatio Nelson. Oh, I guess I have to be on a ship, huh? Really? Shouldn't I be on the Murderous Henry? No? Let me look at my stats real quick. Let's go back to Defiance and look at... So that's kind of interesting. Okay. So I'm just looking at the different places. It looks like Kilner's going to be my highest no matter what I do. So Nelson will go there. Miek will go here. And we'll go ahead and just do the upgrades for now with what we've got. We've got to add a crew. All right, we're going to be maxed out a little below optimal on this one, unfortunately, just because of the weight. Now, if we add an upgrade that allows for more weight, like we did on the other ship, then that changes things. There we go. We can change the cannon weight on board, and that should allow now for us to get up to the optimal, which appears to be about 202. Okay, there we go. So that gives us Defiance and Murderous Henry as our available ships. Murderous Henry crew is good to go there. I don't think we need to do anything for these folks. Nope. And this is a sea mission, so I'm not going to worry about looking at my military, my land forces at the moment. It's time to dive in. Before I dive in, one more thing I was just thinking about here, and that is that because I'm going to be capturing another ship, it seems to make sense that I would go a little higher on the crew because I'm going to be down some crew members. And I'll probably take those from Defiance so I can keep Murderous Henry kind of where they need to be. We're going to go a little higher than optimal on them too. So just to give myself a little bit of room there. So now we're going to... Actually, you know what? While we're doing this, we also want to look real quick at one of the side missions. And is this even an option for me right now to try and send one of these? Only 46% chance. Hey, it's worth it. It's worth a try to do that. Hopefully we don't lose men in the process. Hunter and his prey. Here we go. By capturing a brand new Spanish frigate, the Admiralty can investigate the newest Spanish technologies while we remove an ongoing threat to our supply vessels. So we've got to capture, not kill this guy. This is a rich hunting ground for our purposes, an anchor point between two islands where Spaniards replenish fresh water and rest their crews. An enemy corvette is here, as we predicted. Captain, be forewarned, its short 12-pounder cannons, oh, it's got a 12-pounders, are deadly at close distances. We must prevent the enemy from fleeing, rake the crew off the upper deck with grape shot, and take control of the vessel. All right. So we've got to be careful. We don't want to get close. Once again, be forewarned, as I've mentioned, and some of you have very astutely observed, I'm learning. I'm learning how to kind of deal with wind, how to deal with maneuvering. I'm very new to the Age of Sail genre when it comes to naval combat, so I will make mistakes. That's why I'm playing on the easy difficulty. So we want to be careful, but we also want to make sure that we can take out... Oh, he's got 240, so this is a fairly substantial opponent that we've got here. Now, right now, the wind is kind of headed right in his direction. I got to be careful here. I don't want these guys to be too close, because if you saw my last video, the opponent that I faced was actually... I was in between two of his ships, and he was overshooting me and hitting his own ship. I got to be careful here, because if I turn to the starboard side, I'm going to be running into the rocks here. Let's see if we can take out his sails first. We want to make sure we capture this thing, not kill it. So we've got to deal with the crew. I can't just try to board him because he's got so many men on this thing. Alright, he's getting kind of close, so let's be careful here. We gotta get Defiance in closer. We're not gonna have a lot of room to maneuver down in here like this. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we gotta get a little closer still. I'm gonna turn this way. Back into the wind. We're gonna try to bring Defiance in on his stern if we can. Alright, he's got a hit on me. Or no, that was me that got a hit on him, I guess. This is going to be close. Way too close. Alright, you know what? Gonna turn because we're gonna get a shot right at his stern here. Alright, here we go. I'd really like to sit right here as much as possible. He's going to get out of range of me in a second, though. There we go. Fire. Come on, guys. Fire. Are we not reloaded yet? Alright, now we gotta go solid. Oh, he's turning. I lost the chance. Why didn't they fire? Oh, wait. Stay this way. He's turning again. Is he going to try to go around over here? That'd be interesting. I'm going to send Defiance over that way just in case. Alright, well, I guess we'll stay on the side where the wind is. Oh boy. Oh, we started a fire. Oh boy. Oh, we don't want to sink it. Hopefully that fire doesn't rage out of control. Oh boy. There's just not a lot of room to maneuver two ships in here. I'm surprised that fire's not causing any kind of damage to him. I mean, it looks like there's damage, but it's not showing anything. Oh, why did... Yeah. Alright, hit him. Oh, we took out 6 men. That wasn't much at all. Alright, now we've got them where we want them. Alright, we're taking out, finally causing some damage on his sails now. Yeah, this is not where we want to be. We're way too close to him. No, we're going to stay this way. Let's get in front of him. He's trying... No, he's not trying to board me. Okay. Yikes. This might be a dangerously bad idea. You know what? I may be making this overly complicated. Can we board a ship from 2 sides at the same time? We're sure gonna try. But we just lit him up in terms of his manpower. Should be boarding now. We're just gonna kind of do this for a little while, I think. Let's get a better view of what's going on. It's down to 181. Why are we not boarding? There must be something about the other ship being in the way or something. See if we can get around and get out of the way. Everything's green. What's the problem? It's got to be the fact that the other ship's there. We're going to try to remove ourselves from the situation here best we can. Maybe once we do that, we can close the bow of the ship, and that'll alleviate the issue. Come on, get out of there. There we go. There we go. The boarding has commenced. Let's see how we do. Not so good. Yeah, let's abandon that idea. Get out of there. We're basically going to lose the crew of the Defiance. Oh, it worked. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That was ugly. That was super ugly, but it worked. We took the ship. Just don't have enough of a crew to... Oh, hey, victory. Okay. Wow. That is a case study in what not to do. But it's a victory. It shows you that sometimes you can play well and lose. Other times you can play terribly and win. And that's what we've done this time. So, honestly, Horatio Nelson promoted to commander. Captured a bunch of muskets. We completed our goals. We made some money. And honestly, the cost to replace these folks is not that severe. My main issue is manpower. There just isn't a lot of it to go around, and I lost an awful lot of manpower there. It does look like we replaced some. So we'll go ahead and get these things repaired. We've got another trophy now, the San Giovanni, which is a 44-gun ship, a 6th-rate Unity class. That would be amazing to have, but it would cost me most of my available points. So we're going to have to sit tight on that for a while yet as well. Until I decide what I want to do there. So let's see what's going to cost to kind of replace the folks we've lost. We have not yet completed that mission. So let's go back to Murderous Henry first of all. We didn't lose a lot there. We can get back up to our optimal crew with only a minimal improvement of things. And actually, we've still got 169 available in reserves. Let's look at Defiance. We do need crew there because we're below the minimum. They lost a ton. So I'm not entirely sure how it is that they are figuring these this crew, because our reserve there doesn't seem to be depleted by adding additional crew. So honestly, I mean, other than the cost in finances, which was like 1,000, that was a no-brainer there as far as just sacrificing crew to take that ship, because I gained 30,000 plus for that. So certainly well worth it. And you can see in funding here, you have to spend money on the fleet, spend money on the crew. We're up to 33 now here. So, you know, it's something to think about. I don't think it affects morale like it does on Ultimate General Civil War to spend these points. So it may be that it's worth it to add the San Giovanni to my fleet. I just have to wait and see when there's a mission where I would need another big ship, because as of now, most of these missions would not allow me to have both the Murderous Henry and the San Giovanni in the same mission, just because of the limits that are placed on those missions. So we're going to wrap it up right there. Go ahead, let me have it in the comments on that one. That was ugly. That was brutal. That was not at all how that should go, but it was a win. So I'm not going to complain, and I am going to proceed from here. So hopefully we'll do much better here when we get to fireworks, the next mission. In the meantime, check out some of my other videos, especially on the Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts series, Alpha 3. The newest update is out. There's a lot of great new content there that we'll be exploring in the coming days and weeks. So thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.